Learning competency. Displays joy of effort, participation, and fair play during participation in physical activities. After going through this module, you are expected to A. Explain the nature and background of the game. B. Exhibit respect for others during participation in physical activity. C. Display joy of effort, participation, and fair play during physical activities. Let's review. Identify whether the test is health-related component of fitness or skill-related component. Write HR on the line for health-related and SR for skill-related. 1. Zipper test. 2. Stork balance test. 3. Drop a stick. 4. Step test. 5. Abdominal curl UPS. Color the ball yellow if the word inside it is a skill in playing kickball, and green if it is not for kickball.
I have pictures here. Based on the pictures, can you guess what is our lesson today? Alright, our lesson is all about kickball. Have you ever played kickball? Kickball is an example of a striking and fielding game wherein the opposing teams take turns in playing offense and defense on a playing field. It was invented around 1917 by Nicolas Jesus, supervisor of Cincinnati Park in Cincinnati, Ohio, and was originally called kick baseball. Kickball is very similar to baseball. The only difference is that in baseball, you use bat to hit the ball, but in kickball, you just kick the ball. How many players are involved in this game? There are 9 players to a team, 1 pitcher, 1 catcher, 3 players to cover each base, 3 outfielders, and 1 shortstop to cover the area between the second and third base. And what are the materials needed in this game? In this game, you will need 4 objects for bases and 1 playground ball like the size of basketball or a soccer ball. Now, what are the skills involved in playing kickball? There are 6 skills involved in playing kickball. The first one is kicking. The second one, throwing. Third, catching. Fourth, fielding. Fifth, running. And last is pitching. And power is practiced when you are kicking or striking the ball. But before you hit the ball, you have to wind up your kick and have a good timing. Thus, coordination comes into play. And how to play the game? Kickball is played on a field with 4 bases on the corners of diamond shape, which is called infield, while the area beyond infield is called outfield. Have the team captain assign the pitcher, catcher, first base, second base, third base, outfielders, and shortstop. Decide which team will kick first by tossing a coin or a jack and foil. The fielding team goes to the field and occupies their respective post, and the kicking team lines up according to their kicking order. Then, the kicker kicks the ball into the outfield and runs to its first base, or second, third, and home if he or she can make it without being tagged. skilled player must tag the runner or runners while carrying the ball and touching them, or throwing it at the runner to tag him or her up. 3 outs and the team switch. And in what way can a player be out in a game? There are 4 ways for a player to be out. The first one is strikeout. If a player kicks but fails to put the ball into play after 3 good pitches. The second one is fly out. If a player kicks the ball into the air and it is caught by a defensive player before it hits the ground. So that's fly out. The third one is tag out. If a defensive player tags or throws and hits an offensive player with a ball before he or she gets on base. And last is force out. If a defensive player gets the ball to a base before the offensive player arrives, and the offensive player cannot return to the previous base because it's already occupied by one of his teammates. Okay, so that's force out. A team scores a run when a player touches all 4 bases in order and touches home base without getting out. The team with the most runs at the end of a game wins.
Write true if the sentence tells something about the game kickball and false if it is not. 1. The team with the most runs at the end of a game wins. 2. The batter places the long stick on the ground. 3. The kicker kicks the ball into the outfield and runs to first base or second, third, or home without being tagged out. 4. Active participation in this game builds a strong heart muscles and bones. 5. The players are supposed to cross the lines from the starting point and back without being tagged.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and share the video.